Hello once again and welcome to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. I'm Dave Borchard alongside Chris Goff. As always, the action tonight here at the Turner Rec Center in Kansas City, Kansas. Chris, this has got to be one of the biggest Metro Pro shows we've ever had. Starting things off with a three-way dance here for the Central States title. Going to be great. And then the big main event, Bull Schmidt finally getting his Metro Pro TV title shot against Derek Stone.
Yes, Mark Sterling, the fittest wrestler in the world, coming out here to regain his, well, possibly regain his Central States title, Dave. I mean, Jeremy Wyatt is the man. Mike Sydal, who cares? But it's going to come down to Sterling versus Wyatt in this match. But like you said,
wait,
Dave,
you just said Sterling's going to be Wyatt. I heard you. You're starting to
down
say
to it. I'm in Sterling's corner just like I am Wyatt. I'm 50-50 for these guys. Where's he going?
Going to concession stand. That's where Girthy's supposed to hang out.
Look, he cuts in line. He's a VIP. He doesn't need to wait in line with the rest of these morons in this crowd. Here we go. Mark Sterling, he lost his Central States title, Dave, months ago in a four-way match. That's how Jeremy Wyatt won it. Jeremy Wyatt didn't defeat Sterling in that match, though, so technically, Sterling never lost.
Yeah, I guess you're right on that, and great, he's doing some push-ups. That's great, Chris, but this is going to be a great match. You know, we've seen the rivalry building between Sterling and Sydal. We know how good Jeremy Wyatt is. It seems like he hasn't lost forever, and has had that belt around his waist, like you said, ever since that four-way match. This is really a great way to start things off, and you can't discount this guy. Rock and Roll Mike Sydal, he's been on a roll lately as well here at Metro Pro.
No, Rock and Roll Mike Sydal has really battled Mark Sterling to the limit here. We've seen these guys, what, the last 3 months, Dave? It was 1-1, and it came down to that third match, and they said whoever won was going to be the #1 contender for the Central States title. But since they both got counted out, now we have a three-way dance for the Central States title. We're waiting for the champion, the belt collector, Jeremy Wyatt, to make his way out here.
Gotta wonder if these will be the two biggest jerks ever in one ring at one time, Chris.
You're pretty bold up here in the booth, Dave.
I'm just asking a question, Chris. A lot of people at home are wondering, too.
Don Diablo doing the honors tonight, of course, our ring announcer here from Metro Pro, but here comes the belt collector, Jeremy Wyatt. And I love this new music, Dave. Some great new music for the champion. Talk about a guy that hasn't lost in months.
I'm surprised you like this. You're such a big, Alanis Morissette fan and music like that. I'm surprised you like this hardcore stuff.
I'm sorry, Dave. I liked her in the mid-'90s when she was the top-selling female artist of all time, but I digress. Look, the greatest agent in pro wrestling today, Stephen J. Girthy's here with his main man.
It's like he's asleep. Wake up, Girthy, you got a title match here.
No, he's just trying to ignore the stupid insults coming out of the mouths of these people in Turner Rec. Including that right there, the guy wearing a mask.
Pressure, Chris.
He's wearing a mask. Look, Jeremy Wyatt's using his tissue box.
What?
To blow boogers and stuff it in his eyes.
Yes. That could cause a serious disease, Chris.
Well, maybe you should get it. Maybe you should get a bad case of pink eye.
Not a very nice thing to say. It's a holiday season. What's wrong with you?
Look at that. Mark Sterling just looking at that title belt. He wants it back. Now, Mark Sterling and Jeremy Wyatt have been pretty much on the same page.
Now, for those of you that don't know, I am Stephen J. Girthy.
Girthy's talking.
Yeah, great.
And this is the Girthy Management Group.
I love Girthy, so good on the mic.
Now, it can never be said that the Girthy Management Group does not believe in charity, because we are doing community outreach, allowing a couple of people far below Jeremy Wyatt's level to compete for the NWA Central States Heavyweight Championship.
What an insult.
Now, let me make this clear. Some of you think that people are here to see you with your cutesy little props and your signs. Let me make it clear. There is one man that everybody comes to see, and that is the man from Tampa, Florida, Jeremy
Wyatt! He's so good.
God, he needs to keep his day job. Let Diablo do the ring announcing.
No, Diablo's fired after this.
What?
He's fired. Girthy's an agent and a ring announcer. The guy's so multi-talented, it's amazing. Here we go, three-way dance.
Referee Wilkos rings the bell. We're underway here, and look at this. Like this rivalry is just going to pick up right where it left off between Sterling and Sydal.
Sydal and Sterling have been going at it for 4 months. Look at Wyatt just slapping them both in the face, pie facing both of them.
Oh, Wyatt says, I'm the champion, and now he's facing a double team.
Here we go, Irish whip, double elbow, and Wyatt goes down.
I gotta say, how long can these two work as a team, though? It's about 10 seconds, maybe about as long as they can last.
Going back and forth, who's going to be the first one to fall down? But a double hip toss on Wyatt.
Wow, if these two could get along, they might have a future as a tag team, Chris.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime in this millennium, Dave.
Well, yeah, judging by what I'm seeing right now, I think you're correct. I'm just saying, that was pretty good tag team work there.
I thought it was going to be the disaster piece, but look, pinning
Sydal.
combination.
Yeah, going for the early pin here. Look at this move, small package.
You know, Dave, in these triple threat match, the champion doesn't have to even get pinned to lose his title. Sterling knows all about that, losing his title in that four-way. So Wyatt, he's out of the ring. Somebody can take it right now.
Champion is, like you said, outside the ring and now getting involved there. Sterling goes crashing down.
Here we go, Wyatt from the outside.
Oh, what a move.
Crushing the back, and here we go. Sydal going for a drop kick, but pushed away.
Wyatt just blocked that drop kick, and look at that.
Neck breaker on Sterling. Now Wyatt going to work on Sydal.
Champion doesn't want to drop that title he's held for so long, but he's got to fight off two challengers, not just one here tonight.
And here we go. Working Sydal some more. Big forearm there. Dave, the action's going to be fast and furious in this one. These are three of the best workers in Metro Pro Wrestling.
Oh, Sterling gets set crashing down to the mat, but watch out here for Sydal. Over the top. Big elbow.
Up and over. Look at Sydal using his speed, going for a bulldog.
Whoa.
And a leg drop on Sterling.
Never seen that combo before, and a 2 count for Mike Sydal.
What a move. Going for a pin on both men, but both men kick out. Sydal still trying to get the title.
The bulldog running leg drop combo. Unbelievable there by Rock and Roll. Mike Sydal, now he's taking out both guys still.
Throwing punches and elbows to both Sterling and Wyatt. He's caught though.
Somehow landing on his feet again. 1 versus 2 at the moment. Look at that move.
Springing cartwheel onto the ropes, and look at that cover.
May have a new champ now, just a 1 count.
Man, Mike Sydal is putting a real push to get that title, but Wyatt, look at that, pulling down that top rope, and Sydal goes to the outside.
Veteran move there by the champ, and now going for the arm lock here. Wrenching on that right arm and shoulder of Mark Sterling.
He's going to try to go for that crossface. Couldn't get it lynched in, though, but look, going for the mark shooter, but couldn't get that, and now Wyatt in the corner.
What a move by Wyatt, evading that full-speed charge of Mark Sterling, but now Sterling.
Lightning spiral now, but that was blocked, and now a disaster piece. Another finisher by Sterling, but Wyatt flips him down. Here's a cover.
He's got the shoulders pinned, but only a 2 count.
Another cover. Look at this.
Back and forth action, 2 count after 2 count. Now Sterling. Again, only a 2 count.
Lots of 2 counts there. And Mike Sydal still outside the ring.
Sterling was less than a second away from regaining that title, Chris, but he's got to be careful now. Sydal unseen on the top rope.
Oh, look at that. Look at a half frog splash under the back of Sterling.
This could be it. Sterling somehow able to kick out. I don't know how.
And as Sterling came down, Wyatt went down with him, so Sydal now the low guy on his feet.
Again, Wyatt tossed to the outside. Like you said, he could lose that title even if he doesn't get pinned.
Now, we've seen these two battle it out for months now. Sydal, big forearm shot to the face of Mark Sterling.
I like that Stephen J. Girthy's been relatively quiet thus far in the match. We haven't had to worry about him cheating and having a big impact.
Yeah, he's not going to get involved. He told me he doesn't plan on getting involved in this match.
Oh, really?
There we go. Look at that.
Thought Sydal was about to hit a big move, and then Sterling buried him right in the center of the ring.
Like a tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam by Sterling, turning that into that.
Just to go back, Girthy told you he wasn't going to get involved, huh?
He told me he didn't want to. He's not really on his agenda tonight. He knows Wyatt can win this by himself.
Oh, okay, well, seeing that every single time Girthy's told you anything in the year and a half of Metro Pro Wrestling, it's been the exact opposite. I'm not feeling so confident about that prediction.
Really? Yeah. He hasn't brought me tons of money on the side as a super agent to me in my broadcasting career.
All right, fine, let's go ahead and have a side bet here.
Have you seen the new truck? You seen the new truck I'm
I'll
driving?
bet you $100 he gets involved.
Here we go. Look at this press gorilla slam by Sterling.
Sydal, though, lands on his feet. A big drop kick sends both guys crashing to the outside.
The drop kick into Sterling by Sydal with the shoulder block into Wyatt, and both men on the floor.
Sydal getting the crowd going here at Turner Rec Center. Come on, Chris.
And Sydal, look, what's he going to do? A flip on both men?
Oh.
He is singing soprano, Dave. You know all about that, you high voice guys. Oh, man. You don't even need that to happen to you to talk like a girl. Look,
Sydal
what a big
have
shot.
children now, Chris. Why are you telling jokes? It's not funny.
Another kick to the abdomen and a huge
Sterling Wyatt battling toe-to-toe here on the outside. Oh, a huge shot. Even hurt the hand of Mark Sterling and hit Wyatt so hard.
all the flare woos. Look, Girthy standing back, not getting involved. Wyatt going for a slam on the floor, maybe?
Oh, but Sterling reverses it. Champ is face down in front of the fans, and I wouldn't want to be that close to the fans after the insults he's been hurling their way the last few months.
And Wyatt got posted by Sterling, and he's going to be down for a little while. Girthy going over to check on him, but now Sterling now one-on-one with Sydal.
Wyatt's really not fared very well thus far, despite coming into this match as the champ. He's taken a beating, and we saw this earlier. But Sterling caught him this time. Oh,
Springboard off the ropes, and Sterling did the backbreaker. Here's a cover.
2 count, but what impact on that backbreaker by Mark Sterling. Sydal still grabbing at that back. He's in a lot of pain.
Look at Sterling staring down the referee like, why can't you count the 3, you moron? You know?
You leave referee Wilkos alone, Chris, okay?
Big forearm shots by Sydal. Wyatt's getting up on the apron over there. Or maybe a powerbomb by Sterling, but no, reversed by Sydal.
Can he get Sterling over?
Doesn't look like it, but here comes Wyatt.
Oh.
Look at that toss on Wyatt, and Sterling going for the mark shooter.
He's got it, Chris.
No,
If he could turn him over, this could be it.
If he just gets the leverage to take him over, to just get all the pressure on Sydal's back, it's over.
Sydal's fine. He knows it could be the end if he gets turned, and Sterling does lock it in.
In the middle of the ring, Sterling's going to regain his NWA Central State Championship. I don't want Wyatt to lose it, but if anyone should win it, Sterling should.
Oh, but Wyatt able to break it up, and look at this, another finisher.
He's going for a crossfit. This is Wyatt's finisher. He's using it on Wyatt.
Is Wyatt tapping, Chris?
And look, he's so close. I don't know who to root for now, Dave.
You better root for somebody in the Girthy Management Group where you can lose that lucrative side gig.
I'll always have that, but
Guess you're not smart enough to realize that where your bread's buttered.
Sydal attacks Sterling. Big forearm shot, and Wyatt is still down. That crossface taking its toll. Reversal by Sterling.
What a match. It's been back and forth. Oh, it's Sydal with the reversal, but not able to elude Wyatt's clothesline. Now kip it up to his feet.
Look at that. What a maneuver. Sydal now cover on Sterling.
What a creative move by Mike Sydal. Almost gets the 3 count.
Hip tossing Wyatt on top of Sterling. What a move. The Matrix move. We've seen Sydal bust that out before, and an enziguri to the back of the head of Wyatt.
Oh, and Wyatt is out, Chris.
Oh my God. For the first time, I think Sydal's going to take it now.
Oh, this submission move. This is incredible when he pulls this off. Look at this. He's got it locked in.
The flexibility of Mike Sydal with this submission move right here is unbelievable. Wyatt has to tap, but Sterling is trying to get involved.
Sydal can't see Sterling on the top. Oh, he stopped right down on his midsection.
His back arched, and Sterling comes down with all his weight with both feet on the abdomen of Mike Sydal. Now, you know Mike is ripped in the abdomen, but come on, all that weight coming down on him.
How would that not break his ribs?
Wyatt is still down. All 3 of these men, what a war we've had so far. All 3 men down, and Sterling looks like he's going to be the first one up.
And this is just the start, Chris. A huge main event. Bull Schmidt getting that title shot against the champ, Derek Stone.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Talk about 2 huge guys.
Triple clothesline.
All 3 men down after clotheslining one another. And now the referee, Wilkos, he has no choice but to start counting to 10, Dave.
This guy thought he saw some wild stuff during his time with Jerry Springer, Chris.
That's nothing. Jerry Springer's, we all know that's staged.
Hey, is it true, the rumor that some of the fans here at Turner Rec used to be on that show?
Well, I don't have confirmation of that, but after meeting some of them, I would say there's a good chance. Look at that.
Shut up, Girthy.
Girthy trying to get Wyatt up. He knows Wyatt needs to retain that title for Girthy Management Group to keep their street cred.
They lost some of that the day they hired you, Chris, but nonetheless, no. All three men facing off here in the center of the ring. Huge punches.
Trading shots, back and forth they go.
Champ trying to take control, but Sterling hits him with a roundhouse. Now a short clothesline on Mike Sydal.
Short clothesline, and Sterling's arm still hurting. Look at this. Wyatt going for a mark shooter, but no, kicked off by Sterling.
Is it a mark shooter if Wyatt pulls it off?
Well, that's a good point. I guess it's just a sharpshooter at that point.
It's a great question for the greatest minds of our times. Don't know why I asked you, though. Sydal's trapped. Wyatt behind him. Oh, look at that fall away slam, but Sterling kicking up. He doesn't see Wyatt.
Look, his
on the
legs
top rope.
hurt. Here comes Wyatt. Huge missile drop kick on Sterling.
Oh, that's got to be it, but Wyatt's hurt himself pulling off the move.
His pelvis has been hurting him a little bit, but here we go. Roll up by Sydal. And a crossface. He's trying to get it locked on Sydal.
Oh, look at Sydal trying to wriggle away, but it is locked in.
Here we go. Tappity tap tap. I hear it coming, Dave. It's over. As long as Sterling doesn't mess this up, it's over. Wyatt retains.
Girthy's certainly screaming for the tap. But there it is. Sterling is able to get him. He's still got it locked in, though. Finally, it's broken.
He pulls him off, and Sterling thrown out by Wyatt just to the apron this time, though.
Oh, look at that big shoulder to the midsection.
Look at this. Flipping over Wyatt back into the ring, and big spear on Sydal.
What a move by Sterling. All three men have taken a fair share of damage tonight.
Here we go.
What a slow count by the referee.
Sydal barely kicking out. Wyatt trying to do his best to stop the count as well. Referee out of position on that. Sterling should have regained his title, I think.
Well, you can make a case. There's no doubt about it. There's a very slow count and a very long two.
Trading shots once again between Wyatt and Sterling, and Sydal still feeling the effects.
What a match to get things started here tonight on Metro Pro Wrestling. Thanks so much for tuning in here on Metro Sports.
Oh my goodness, full Nelson slam on Wyatt. Here we go, cover by Sterling.
2 9/10.
Sterling thought he had the title there as he turns to the referee and says, "Why so slow?" But Sterling looks like he's still the one in control here.
Sterling can't believe it, and then he make matters worse. He has to see Girthy chirping off at ringside.
I don't get mad. I drop people right on their head.
Oh, he's saying he's going to end it, putting Sydal right on his noggin here.
What's he gonna do? Powerbomb?
Sydal knows if this gets hit, it's over. What a move.
Look at that, cover by Sydal.
Oh,
But fortunately, look at this. Spinning slam by Jeremy Wyatt.
2. Oh, somehow Sydal able to kick out. Unbelievable.
What kind of count was that?
Spinning curtain call on Mike Sydal by Jeremy Wyatt. And I cannot believe no one has gotten the 1, 2, 3 in this match yet. All three of these men, what a tremendous match for all of them.
What a way to get things started tonight on Metro Pro Wrestling. Wyatt now looking for the finisher, perhaps, trying to retain that title.
Lightning spiral? No, Sydal flips out of it. Big shot by Sterling. Super kick on Sterling by Sydal, and a huge running lariat by Wyatt.
Match is back and forth. Wyatt looks to be in better shape at the moment. Big running drop kick now going for the cover.
I think this is it. No. Sterling kicks out.
I don't know if I've ever seen a match with more near pinfalls.
Sterling still feeling the effects of the super kick by Sydal, and now Wyatt gets rid of Sydal. Now it's just Wyatt versus Sterling. What is Wyatt doing? Going to the corner, taking off that top turnbuckle. We saw him do this against Colt Cabana.
We did. We know how that one ended. Wyatt got the 1, 2, 3. The referee apparently doesn't know how to stop it. Sterling able to block it. That would have been it, Chris.
It's on the floor. Looked like Girthy just had it too. He ain't getting it back anytime soon. Here we go, backslide by Wyatt on Sterling, but no, can't even get a 1 count.
Sterling rolls through, but Wyatt drops him right on his face.
I think it's over.
2. Oh, unbelievable. How does he keep kicking out?
My goodness.
It's a 3 count.
Mike Sydal now just getting up to the apron, but Wyatt, it's just going back and forth and back and forth. Sydal, Sterling, Wyatt, each of them having momentum, each of them being in control and not being able to get the pinfall.
See the disbelief on Wyatt's face. He didn't get the 3 count there. Look at that move.
What an aerial maneuver by Mike Sydal, going for the explosion moonsault now.
Well, if he hits this, we'll have a new champion, Chris.
Here we go.
Sydal's won it. Oh, Sterling breaks it up.
It was over. Mike Sydal was going to be your new Central States champ if Mark Sterling did not get involved.
What a match. I can't say it enough. This has been non-stop entertainment here in our first match of the night.
Sydal thrown out again, and Sterling's motioning. He's going to have that title back around his waist. Going to work on Wyatt in the corner now, putting him up on that top turnbuckle.
What do we got here? Superplex, perhaps?
And don't forget, Dave, that turnbuckle in the other corner still exposed.
Punches to the face, trying to soften up the champ here.
Heavy artillery on the top turnbuckle. Looked like he was maybe going for a superplex, but Wyatt fighting back, and here comes Sydal again.
Oh, Sterling slammed down to the mat.
Pulling him down, and Sydal now ascending to the top.
Maybe he'll go for a superplex of his own.
Here we go. Putting the arm over his head, trying to go for it, but again, Wyatt fighting, and here comes Sterling this time.
Uh-oh.
Crossbody, but caught by Sterling. Disaster piece coming up, maybe?
Oh, Wyatt able to block it. Oh, but not that one. What a move by Mark Sterling, Chris.
Wyatt said, I don't think so, but Sterling knocked him off with Sydal's feet instead. Disaster piece, Dave. That is his finishing maneuver. It's over.
Oh, how did he kick out?
How did Mike Sydal do that, Dave? You like this guy. How does he do that?
This guy's got the heart of a lion, Chris, and now Girthy's been ejected from ringside. Finally.
Why is he getting ejected?
Referee Wilkos getting some order here, and Girthy is furious.
What a joke! That is just, I'm going to put a petition into the commissioner that this referee should be reprimanded for that.
Shut up, Chris.
It's horrible.
It's every man for himself. This is the way it's supposed to be.
It's a manager. He has a manager's license. He can be out there. Sterling going to the top though, and Wyatt stopping him. Sydal just laid out there in the ring.
You think Sydal's chances of winning certainly got better with Girthy exiting the ringside area. See how it plays out this match. It's had so many twists and turns, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Big headbutt on Sterling. Look at this. Now Wyatt holding the feet. Looks like tree of woe by Mike Sydal, and big knee to the abdomen by Wyatt.
Now maybe the superplex. Oh, and he hit it. And he's hanging on the fisherman suplex.
Look at that. That is the finishing sequence by Jeremy Wyatt as Sydal's up in the tree of woe. Here's the cover.
Sydal can't break it up. Oh, again, amazing. Thought that was it for sure.
Dave, give me some water. I'm running it. My voice is running. Give me a cup of water, anything. You over there, give me something.
This is amazing. Chris, leave that nice young lady alone.
She has a job, Dave. She's my assistant. Here we go into the corner. That's going to hurt for a while. And Sydal to the top. Sterling stalking him.
Oh, what a move by Mike Sydal. I think we got a new champion.
Oh. Barely kicking out at the 11th hour is Sterling, and Sydal again now. Can't believe he hasn't gotten that gold around his waist yet.
When did you get assistant, by the way?
It comes with the Girthy Management Group. It's part of the deal.
Hey, Toots, I'd like a water, too.
Sydal trying to get the fans into it.
Oh,
into the corner.
You're right, Chris.
He's going for the suplex, but Sterling with the spear on Wyatt, going for the mark shooter now, and Sydal is out as Sterling has locked in the mark shooter on Jeremy Wyatt.
Oh, but look at this. Wyatt's going for the cover.
Wyatt's covering Sydal.
Oh, I think Sterling thinks he won the title, but I think Wyatt held on. I don't think he tapped.
I think Wyatt won it and regained it. Sterling thinks he won, but he did not tap.
Unbelievable ending to this great match.
What a finish to this incredible match. Jeremy Wyatt putting his arm, draping the arm over the fallen Mike Sydal. Mark Sterling just seconds away, winning with this mark shooter submission, but Wyatt holds on to that Central States title.
I've never seen it ending quite like that, Chris, and look at the heartbroken face of Mark Sterling. I'm sure he'll turn that into a furious rage soon enough, but Right now, he's got to be devastated. He thought he had it won.
All three of these men deserve a championship of some kind. What a match by all three. Wyatt barely hanging on to that title, but that's the closest, maybe the closest I've ever seen Wyatt coming to losing that coveted Central States title, Dave. But coming up, another title on the line, the Metro Pro Championship match. Derek Stone putting his title on the line against Bull Schmidt.